around. Like, you're just such a chill guy, and you can fit into any situation. And when Liza was here, and you guys were taking turns pacing for her, like, just a guy that's willing to do that and like not have it hurt his ego. Honestly, like, that says a lot about you as a person, and I think that that's just awesome. And I know that this season hasn't been exactly what you wanted, obviously, because of your injury, but I've been super impressed. Like, you're super dedicated to PT, and even with that, you still broke 5 this year, which is awesome. And I think that your just kind of general attitude of being willing to go with whatever is going to serve you well on your mission and the rest of your life, and I really appreciate that you've been doing. Thank you. We can all clap, maybe. Yeah. Yay! Come here. I typed you a note because my handwriting is really bad. Okay. Okay. These guys I pulled up. I don't know why my phone is like. All right. So, like, your year has been amazing, and I've used this a few times to talk about Sam, but, like, truly, just, I can't, during COVID, when you said if you're working, you'd be fine, I think that's just, like, embodies who you are as a person, and it's true. I was talking to Carter's dad at the last meet, and he was telling a story I'd never heard before about Ragnar, and how, I guess you came up to the exchange, and no one was there to, like, receive the wristband, and you just said, like, you cost us 11 seconds or something, and I just thought that was so funny because it's like such a long race, and that really is funny, but also like says a ton about you. Like, you're a true competitor, and you just want like to give your best in any situation, whether that's Ragnar or the 2-mile or the 4x8 or cross country or in a workout. You just like really do go big all the time, and I think that that's such a cool thing about you, and I just like love how seriously you take the sport really seriously, but like in the right way, where it's not your whole identity, but if you're gonna do something, you're gonna do it right, and I really respect that. And I went back and I was looking at, I mean, it's hard because we didn't have track season last year, but I went back and was looking at some of the region results from 2 years ago, and man, like, all of you guys have improved so much, and especially coming off that weird injury that you had at Weber, and you just came back really strong, and you've had a fantastic season this year. To make it to state, especially in the 32 by time, is really impressive, and I think you're gonna do great the next day. So claps for Sam. Okay, Carter, I actually do have a result for you. So as a sophomore, Sam too. You both ran, Carter ran 4:54 as a sophomore, and Sam ran 4:57. And 4:22 this year? I mean, that's pretty big improvement. So Carter, I don't think it's like a secret to anyone that Carter works his butt off and has never quite had like the breakthrough race that he wanted or that everyone wanted for him. But the fact that you just like stayed positive and kept showing up no matter what says so much about you, and you were just like, and the cool thing is too, like, you're just so genuinely happy for everyone else's success. I think that a lot of people can get kind of bitter in that situation. Like, I was working just as hard as so-and-so, and now they're like having all this success, but instead you just like kept showing up and just really wanted everyone else to succeed. You're just a really good team player, like in every aspect of the word. And you've been a great captain and a great leader, and like whatever you do, like life is going to be hard for everyone, obviously, not just for Carter, but it will also be hard for Carter, just because life is hard. But like, you know, like those dolls that you punch and they get back up, like, that's a pretty good
the dolls?
Like the clowns, you know what I'm talking about? But really, like, I think that is just really cool and an incredible personality trait, and really a gift that you have, that you can just stay optimistic and positive regardless of circumstance. So thank you.
Thanks, Jamie.
Yeah. Carter! Yeah.
Okay,
Or no, is that Tiger Trout?
Pretty sure Sam and I both went sub 450 because that was BYU qualified.
so yeah, these are just the region results.
Okay.
So
region.
I
Okay.
ran the 2-mile and the 800, and I got like a 10:25 at the 2-mile.
Oh, that is right. That's why I pulled up the 2-mile results. Okay.
10:25 to 9:16.
7:6. That's a great memory. Okay, well, regardless, I don't know if you guys, well, you probably don't, but as a freshman in the time trial for cross country, what did you run, like 7:10?
It was 8 minutes.
8 minutes. Okay. And I mean, obviously, as freshmen, no offense to Luke, but we're all a little funny, right? I mean, you're young, you're practically a child as a freshman. Luke's very mature, right? But I just, like, you did not seem like you were that into it. You know, like, you were kind of nervous and, like, complained a lot. I was like, man, this is gonna be kind of rough, you know. But you like totally switched gears, like total 180, and your attitude about running. Like you've always been such a nice kid, but just your work ethic and your willingness to just like stand up for what you think is the right thing to do, whether it's about icing or training or the way that you want to lead or whatever it is, like you really do, like you're very thoughtful about the way that you live your life, and you really think about other people's feelings and think about what you want and then make a plan to go get it, and that's a really mature thing. And just the fact that you got called somewhere like Ethiopia, I think says a lot about you, because that is going to be really hard and really challenging, and I think that like the Lord really knows us, and that's just like a really cool thing that you're gonna get to go do something like that. I think it'll be great. And obviously, just an incredible season, going in as the 2nd seed at a 9:16, which is like a huge PR, and qualifying both in the 32 and the 16 by time, and your splits in the 4x4. I mean, you just had a fantastic season, and like you really did. I mean, obviously ran much faster than 8 minutes. In fact, you almost half that time. I don't know how many people can say that, you know. Maybe a couple girls from, 13 to 7 or something. And you've been a great athlete, and if you want to run in the future, I think you're going to have a great career. So thank you. All right, everyone clap for it.
Yeah.
Okay, can you guys stand up and take a picture with your blankets so I can send it to the girls?